I
Did
think
that happen? I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, we tried to keep it on the low. The photos got out.
Do I want to know what caused the hole?
2 words, Seth. Foot race.
Ah, foot race. Yeah. I'm not. I can't say I'm above the. I have raced with the feet and lost.
Yeah, you know, I almost was the 3rd participant in this.
Yes.
But that guy ran through the wall. He looked like Wile E. Coyote. There was like a hole there. It was insane to me.
I call that the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, he pulled the Kool-Aid Man.
It's a classic.
But they're gonna have us back. So just like you were saying, you know, we got enough numbers and respect now that they understand. Holes in the walls, these things happen. We're gonna come back out.
Money talks. Okay, Hiro loaded up here with Rufus.
Good choice. And he's had that pocket Rufus for quite a while.
Yes.
Cross Tekken, he played the Rufus. So he definitely knows the character.
Yeah. He likes this matchup against Abel. Again, Abel's anti-air options not particularly strong, which creates all the room for the greatest dive kick ever to dive.
And he's a command grab character, so you've always got an extra option just against the command grabs. A dive kick versus a command grab is very rewarding.
Yeah. You're basically looking at essentially a jumping combo against the core of his offense as a counter. But Kreymore has it going here and baits out the EX
Huge
Messiah.
bait.
Wow, Kreymore with the perfect, and you know, I say Duran slightly to his discredit there, played perfectly into that. Went for the EX reversal where he didn't absolutely need to in that situation. And Kreymore read it perfectly and was able to counter and close out round 1 after a really strong start from Hiro.
And that's what it's going to take from Kreymore, like we talked about. He's at a slight disadvantage, so he's going to have to make all of these chances count. And he's gotten a lot out of it so far.
Yeah, perfect read there. And again, Hiro firing off the EX Messiah that does not find its target. Not too bad of a punish, but now I don't like the jump there from him because now it makes it look like he's guessing a little bit. But he does get paid off with the chain combo.
When the going gets tough, Rufus just dive kicks. It's very good against Abel.
That's true. And I mean, you do get a lot of chances to set that up over and over again. But again, another questionable decision, but no punish coming out of Kreymore. Wow, nice completion in the corner.
Is this going to get him? He's just, that's not even the escape.
Wow.
Oh.
That was some straight cray-cray.
He put his hands out and hope for the best.
Oh, man. That hurts. All the meter going away. Kreymore bet the farm, trying to close out game 1. Doesn't find its target. But again, a nice read and a good punish. Goes into a reset on the jump. Oh, I think he definitely had a chance for crouching fierce there. Doesn't even want to go for it. So afraid of the dive kick.
Couple of lights. He's got to be ready for these dive kicks. Whatever OS is, reaction, whatever. You know, the dive kicks are going to come. Make him pay.
And now losing it back in the neutral game. Hiro switching it up. Happy to play from cross screen, which is risky because it creates these kind of opportunities. Finally, an EX Messiah kick lands for Hiro, but who's still ahead. Okay. No Ultra on deck yet for him. Wow. Kreymore trying to find something happen with the jump back fierce. Doesn't come, but now here's his chance. Opting to save the Ultra. It's a difficult choice for me to understand in this situation, but game 1 still hangs in the balance. Right down to it. Now Abel also has the opportunity to try and close this out with shorts, but that is
safe.
I really don't like the wheel kick options that start to come out from Abel's near the end of a match.
No.
I think it's so dangerous, and yeah, Hiro able to win out in that scramble situation. Takes game 1. He is playing from the loser's bracket, so he's got a lot of work to do to get back to even. Up against Kreymore, playing out of the winner's bracket after a very strong performance with Jury against Coach Steve.
I think Rufus is a great character to start the set off in that respect as well. You know, you can get a couple of games going quickly, unlike Duran's normal characters, Chun and Bison. If he was playing those, he could be here for a while.
And good pressure here from Kreymore. Nice block. Okay, now he's just going to get it done. And what was so interesting to me about the beginning of this round, so now Hiro's going in. At the beginning of the round, oh, wow. Wow.
Looking to bait that Messiah, but Hiro won't bite.
Not able to try and set up the Ultra there. Use the EX change of direction. I love the EX change of direction, but doesn't land here and no meter to follow it up anyway. Just wants that meter. He wanted that 1 bar back.
Oh,
Finally,
he got
there's
him.
the Ultra. No.
Oh, it was too high. He didn't expect it, and he wasn't able to place it correctly.
Too early. Yeah, that's on him. He's going to hold that one.
Yeah, it's funny how reactions work out there. He actually reacted too fast because he wasn't ready.
Yes, and it can be, I mean, that's not something I think, obviously not something you can afford to miss. But at the same time, there's a lot of different options for landing that Ultra, or a lot of different timings for landing that Ultra.
Yeah, it's not a situation that you get to practice too much.
No.
Just didn't
Max
go
height,
his
counter
way.
hit, crouching fierce, yeah. But at this point, if you want to be winning tournaments,
you're going to need those.
Yeah, you're going to need that. Jumping fierce now, landing multiple times.
He preempted him with a jump roundhouse.
Yeah, he's going fishing with that, just wants to get it done. It's difficult for me to respect the Abel player, or excuse me, the Rufus play coming out here. He's making a lot of crazy reads, but it's just the inherent advantages of Rufus against Abel that's letting him get away with this.
Yeah, he's making
this time
it tough
for sure. Yes.
Couple of meters on both. Kreymore might be baiting that Messiah again.
But Kreymore's punish is not quite on point, and just letting, Hiro's just been able to run roughshod over him, even if it's closing out this round. The fact that Duran was even in that match, was even close to potentially pulling that out, is crazy. Because he was just dive kicking wildly, doing jumping roundhouse wildly. And again, at the beginning of the match, he was able to just jump back and say, like, look, you got nothing.
He's just dive kicking, trying to create whatever opportunity will come.
Yeah.
He found that Kreymore started to go to that jump back fierce option, tried to counter it a couple of times, but he lost the round because of it eventually.
All right, and here we go. As EX Messiah percentage coming on point, and I don't know if it's because he's making so much better choices, but Kreymore's playing a little bit more predictably. But he does land the Ultra there, a nice fresh Ultra. He might even get a second one this round.
Now, this obstinate play from Hiro has been tough for Kreymore to deal with because the options to countering the dive kick are generally a huge commitment, whereas for Rufus, it's not nearly as risky.
Yeah.
He finds himself a good Ultra combo, and there goes with the overhead. This time, doesn't respect the EX Messiah wake up.
No.
Just went ahead with the overhead. Tried to bait it a bunch of times. Duran doesn't go for it, so he said, okay, well, then I'll step to your level.
It was that first round. He baited it up brilliantly, but since then, he's been willing to push through at sort of the more obvious junctures. And it's been all Hiro as a result. And again, I don't feel like Hiro's playing like the strongest Rufus. He just understands the advantages of the character over Abel and is using those to max advantage, just throwing out the dive kicks. And Kreymore hasn't been punishing. That's obviously the dive kick itself is very difficult to punish, but he hasn't quite been making the most of all the opportunities he's been given.
Yeah.
So that kind of slop is not allowable when you have a character as dominant here. So now going back to Bison.
Yeah, and I think what you were saying is true. Duran was just playing a pretty basic Rufus, trying to make it as hard as possible for Kreymore to play his game, but he's gone back into his comfort zone here.
Yeah, in a 3 out of 5 set like we're facing here, you get some players feel like you get sort of a freebie the first one. Can I play a surprise pocket character that might get some damage done? Maybe I can even get up 2-0 and then close it out with my main.
Right.
I don't particularly like that kind of metagaming. That, I think, is going to connect, yes. The EX, if it hits early like that, can be punished by that Ultra.
The setups are very strong against Bison. He's got to take the charge. Doesn't.
Wow, and he just gets to jump back out of trouble. But a very nice punish has kept him in this game.
And the memory of this matchup is strong with both of these guys. You know, they're thinking about the last 4, 5, 6, 7 times that these guys have been knocked down.
That's true.
And factoring all that into what the Oki option is. Gets a throw down in the corner.
And wakes up with a short, but doesn't find anything off of it. Bullies him back. And no Ultra to punish. Oh, he lands it. He's going to get another shot at this. A lot of respect. It's been that stand short series from him over and over again, and it hasn't paid off. Again, I don't feel like, these guys know each other well, but respect. This is not the room. Yeah, can't give him the respect.
I really like what Kreymore tried to do there with the crouch short jab and then go at him with the jump fierce. Just didn't work out with the spacing, but he's got at least the right idea. He's making hard reads.
It's a very clever read, but that's what I'm saying. At this point, I feel like you just go in there with a disrespectful tornado throw and say like, "Hey, I'll make the cool reads when you demand cool reads." Until then, you got to bully.
He needs to kind of steal the momentum back because as long as Bison has it, he's going to out-damage him in these quick exchanges.
Yeah, and this is another difficult fight for
Here we go.
Abel. going to be right back in it after this Ultra, as well as the follow-up setup. Now, no wheel kicks.
Duran won't fight.
That's all I ask. Oh, pulls him out of the air, and that was the engagement that Duran wanted, but he did not find the right button at the right time. He wanted to meet him in the air, but it goes to Kreymore with a smart jumping forward. 1 game apiece, 1 round apiece. In this, our grand finals. Again, Hiro playing out of the loser's bracket, must reset, must win 3 out of the next. Well, he's got to win 3 times. And again, Abel with no great answer to this kind of pressure. You got to look for a jump back. Try and roll out. Rolling out, very risky. There it is. Duran playing right from his comfort zone. There's the jump. Finally gets out. But burns the meter off of nothing. And is just like that. May seed it. Okay. Oh, it was a great jump.
Didn't get too much out of it, but that was
great
nice
read. Jump reset, but I don't like the crouching fierce. That is punishable. Not a big punish coming out of Hiro. And he finally lands the Ultra. Hiro had some bigger opportunities there, but it's now let Kreymore back into this match. Waking up with the EX. Devil's Reverse covers a lot. And again, that's one of the options that Bison has. It's not off of Gantu. Oh, got him with the frame advantage to the throw and wants to just chip him out. Steve tries to get back to, excuse me, yeah. Hiro tried to get back to open water, doesn't come.
I think he could have punished there, but Duran is so good at placing the Psycho Crusher that at times you kind of, you're a little bit late
Psycho
to
Crushers,
punish.
yeah, it's a confusing one. It has a lot of unusual properties depending on when it hits, where it hits. And again, a character like Abel with no fast reversal options.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a 3-frame normal either.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. Getting a little frisky in the corner, but doesn't connect. Duran just bullying his way back out. Nice sweep punish. And this is a happy place for Bison. I mean, you could sit here and poke all day. Abel has to try and find the step kick, and this is what I think Kreymore needs. Go in there, disrespect him for a minute. I really don't like that crouching fierce. That's the second time he's gone to that option on wake up. He's been punished for it both times. These guys do know each other well, so they may be playing off some sort of history that's not yet apparent in this match. Another punish. Oh, a little drop there. But no option to punish the blocked roundhouse. Oh,
Tornado throws him out of the tick throw. That's unthrowable.
He tried to, that timing would have been right if he had blocked, but because he was hit, the timing was not right for that throw, and he gets countered thrown for his trouble.
Yeah, I really like though. Kreymore went for the tornado throw counter. He would have thrown him out of that tick throw.
But Hiro able to close out round 1 and is on set point of resetting this bracket and taking us into another set to decide the NYU 2015 Spring Fighter Championship.
Gets through and a tornado throw. It's finally starting to take the charge.
Again, Bison also a very tricky character to pin down. Like, he's got a lot of defensive options. None of them really lead to damage, but he's got a lot of defensive options. This time going right for the traditional head stomp.
Yeah. He's been respecting Hiro's wake-ups, Kreymore has, and Hiro's just getting away more often than not, and that's causing a lot of trouble for Kreymore.
And I think he's been anticipating that jump is why he's going for that crouch fierce, but that thing has just not been paying off. Oh, and that's what I'm talking about.
That's exactly what you called for.
That's, yeah, you got to disrespect him, because he's been giving him all these advanced counters with the, the jump towards fierce and whatever, trying to bait it out. No. You got to, like, only go to those options when the obvious option has been exhausted.
Yeah, to take it back to basics, get him afraid,
and
then you go to your extra options.
Exactly so, and good stuff to Kreymore's trying to stay alive in this set. Wants to bring it even at 2 games apiece and maybe close it out. I love the crouching strong. That was good, clean stuff. Focus attack, very difficult to make work against Bison precisely because the 2-hit scissor kick being the most common option. Good backdash escape. And that scissor kick leaving Bison continually just out of range of tornado throw counters, so he's able to keep the pressure on. And Duran playing from a comfortable place. He's got a solid life lead, but again, as a Bison player, you're happy to play this game against Abel all day. Step kick is really all you have to worry about. There it comes. Kreymore almost with enough meter there, so that's why he's building it to do. He knows he can combo into Ultra if he lands anything here. Oh, catches the big foot in his face.
Even if he lands that Ultra, he'll again be in that situation where he's got to do something against Hiro's wake up, and he's just on jump back every time.
The combo into Ultra is not going to cut it here, even just bring him even. But he's so focused on that aspect of his game plan, the rest of it's going to slide away. Oh, and that one hurts. Oh, but a drop might be an opportunity.
10
Hiro
seconds.
Looking very strong and wants to just grind it out.
Oh, raid! Oh, he's in the air.
Hits him out of the air again. And that out of the air was the story of the end of that round. He found the crouching fierce, but he anti-aired him. He caught him out of the jump. And the follow change of direction that he comboed into hit nothing, and he got countered for free in that situation. Very difficult.
He would have still been able to combo if this was Marvel 3, so
yeah.
There's at least that.
And Nick Hiro in there with the Vuvuzela in the crowd. I hope he paid $5.99 for that app.
At least.
Yeah. I hope the Vuvuzela, whoever is, I don't know. I'd really like to meet the kind of person who's like, yeah, I'm going to make a Vuvuzela app.
Yeah.
What does it do? Just plays Vuvuzela noises.
Right.
That's sweet. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
If I go back to grad school.
Right. You could do that.
At the NYU Game Center.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I think
That'll
they
be
can
my
help you out with
application.
that here.
I've got a concept.
I don't think that's a game, but maybe you can figure out how to flesh it out.
I've got a dream. No, it'll score points. Every time you hit the Vuvuzela button, you get 100 points.
You're so good at this.
Now it's a game.
You're really good at this.
I know. I can't believe they haven't, yeah.
He's over there beasting that
I'm waiting for my
Vuvuzela game right now. He's racking up the points.
Even Duran giving him the disrespectful turn. It's like, yo, we're trying to play a match. Vuvuzela guy. All right, back to the Duran. So as we go into the second set of this grand finals, it's going to be a fresh set of characters.
You can do that.
Yes.
It's a new set, new day.
EMP Hiro starting off with the Chun-Li. That's Kreymore's inventive Juri. Hiro playing the Ultra 1, hoping to find a few, well, some better combo damage and some potential punishes through some of Juri's own fireball shenanigans.
One of the rarely seen caveats of Street Fighter rules and double elimination. Great counter, yep.
And there it is. That's exactly why he picked that Ultra.
The fresh character
major
switch.
Paydirt.
It's gone to Hiro's favor so far. Nice counter setup.
That feels so good. And nice block there from Kreymore to stay alive on the jump back roundhouse. So close. He can smell it.
Can't jump back in that one.
Duran playing on point. You can watch the way he's hitting the buttons. A lot of aggression, a lot of energy. He's feeling this one. He felt really good about that Ultra read and all the series that followed it.
He plays the concerto on his stick, man. It's like symphonic. You see him moving with the buttons.
He really does. He hits them like a concert pianist. It's really satisfying to watch.
Yeah.
I love watching him when he hits those long Bison FADC combos because he's just like bop, bop, bop. That feels good. Here we have a really battle of like two crappy fireballs at range here.
Yeah.
And they're going right at it. My fireball goes under yours, and then he knows he has that counter sequence. So Kreymore has my fireball will pass under. I don't have to deal with the charge, and I can do it straight into a counter to move backwards cleanly. Building a lot of meter. Maybe so much meter we'll see Juri's never seen super combo. Oh, he baits it out.
Hiro getting a little bit impatient.
Looking very strong, and I think impatient is the order of the round. Like, Kreymore that round, to his credit, just completely stuck to his game plan and let Hiro wilt a little bit. He wasn't able to find any sort of magic, but Hiro, for his part, okay, just burns the meter right out of the gate. What I was saying is working towards a super of his own. Super not a huge advantage over just the traditional Ultra. I mean, its primary strength is his extreme speed, which allow you to punish normals. But if Kreymore is playing the kind of game he wants to play, he's not approaching with a bunch of normals you can punish. He's staying back, playing his annoying version of a fireball game. Something that happens pretty much only against Chun-Li and maybe Guile to a little lesser extent, but showing that he obviously does know the smash, but good pressure.
Corner pressure.
Oh, but the nice escape with the counter. And now using the fancy normals and holding a very precise position. Was he trying to set up? I think it was that.
Got him.
And speaking of Ultra notices, I forgot to call out that he has Ultra 2 set up, primarily because Chun-Li takes the air a little bit more than other characters, setting up exactly that.
And her jumps are lofty. You have way more time to react to them.
But he's got an opportunity here.
Where was the Ultra?
No Ultra, and in fact goes for a really low damage second. Yeah. Questionable stuff there.
Very surprising, but
Duran letting the game sail away. May have had the opportunity to close it out. So after looking really pleased with himself and a really strong performance in round 1, Kreymore sort of drags him back into the gutter of this ugly fireball exchange and is able to inflict his will, and Duran finally gets his chance but not able to close it out. Advantage Kreymore. And the Kreymore using his massive meter build. Look at this. And now Duran trying to create a little more. Kreymore is all over it, covering all options. Nice completion, working on a perfect. Okay, snatches that away, but how many times do you see a perfect with Jury? Jury's not a character that perfects here.
You're right about that.
Yeah. He's happy to sit back, holding his distance. Yeah, just shutting it down. Okay, here's the opportunity for Duran. Plays it safe, wants to approach on the ground. Oh, he wanted to get to the other side, doesn't make it. And Kreymore no longer getting frisky with the counters in that situation. He knows that's what Duran's looking for. He remembers the sting of that Ultra from game 1. Not going to even put that option on the table, and there it is. Duran with a slight overextension out of frustration.
Yeah.
And Kreymore takes out the trash.
Trying to force his way in there, and that'll be very tough against a character like Jury who can stock her fireballs and release them.
And Jury just cranking out the fireball, cranking out the meter. Chun-Li forced to approach on the ground, not able to hold her charge as she wants to advance.
Yeah, we see how the fireball war is going to go between these two characters, and it ain't in Chun-Li's favor.
Yeah, Jury can fire off 2 for every 1 that Chun-Li has, plus the counter. There it is, the perfect 2 fireball into counter sequence. Duran's struggling to find his way through. And the super, of course, very powerful, very fast, but also requires a charge. And if you're using the fireball to set it up, you're losing the charge. If you're advancing to try and get through the fireball, you're losing your charge.
And he just wants to get in a position to threaten on the ground, but there's always a fireball there.
And this is, again, Kreymore's attack pattern here is not really to attack, but it's essentially like a denial of service attack, where he's just going to shut down all of your options. He can burn meters sort of casually. Okay, here comes an opportunity, but Duran backs off. I don't know about that one. I guess he feels confident. He's saying, I have the life lead, you have to approach me now, and he might be right. Only 24 seconds left on the clock. Might be time for Kreymore to have to try and come in. Oh, and he finds it, the dash towards, finds the EX dive into the easy Ultra 2.
Did he? Oh, beautiful play
down
from,
to
Kreymore.
Wow. He's not even letting the Ultra finish. I don't know if the round, I don't even know if that would have claimed it.
I don't think he was actually dead.
I don't think so either. I don't even think he does, but he knew with like
6 seconds
EB lesson with 5-6 seconds on the clock. He didn't think he could mount the comeback.
That is a long Ultra.
It is a long.
That is a long Ultra. There was not a lot of time.
Okay. You're hurting my feelings a little bit, but yeah.
I'm not calling anybody out. That thing is like 10 seconds on the game clock.
We had a lot of battles about Ultra length, but ultimately you got to make it look cool, man.
Yeah.
You gotta make
it's
it look
true.
Cool.
You're right. You're right.
It's only these advanced nerds that worried about an Ultra long.
I was super hyped the first time I saw it. That thing looks
so
cool.
Yeah, it does look cool. You got to give it up. So Duran, EMP's Hiro, realizing he's definitely on the ropes here against Kreymore. This Jury switch has been a powerful tool in the second set. So he was able to reset the bracket, but not able to get it done here so far in the second set. It's been some strong stuff from Kreymore.
Kreymore is playing like that bare knuckle Street Fighter right now. I love just jump back roundhouse, jump forward roundhouse as your anti-air. Like I'm not taking any chances here. I will just get the damage.
Yeah, the thing I really respect is how relentlessly he's been happy sticking to his game plan. He's not getting baited out. Wow, the weird combo of the jump roundhouse into nothing into scissor kick. Just straight into scissors. You can get that charge. Oh, he baited it out, and there is a long delay at the end of that EX scissors kick if it does not hit.
Oh, yeah.
Eminently punishable, and very nice stuff from Kreymore. Knocking him down and closing out round 1. Oh, short. He tried to reset, but Bison player is always holding down back. Crouching short, the first thing on their mind every time. Good block. Kreymore getting a little more. Oh, look at that. Clean counter on the EX torpedo. Oh, wasn't expecting that to hit, but does find the throw. Nice counter. Beautiful second counter.
Got that
Kreymore
thing
showing
ready.
his knowledge. Knowledge and reactions. EX scissor was Duran's only other option that there is no easy standing counter to.
That's right.
Not a strong move, but not something he's expecting. That is, yeah, very risky stuff from Kreymore. Just jumps out of the corner, and Duran lets him go.
I like this.
And a perfect opportunity to set up Feng Shui engine.
And no meter on Hiro.
Oh, here's the opportunity. Good block. A little too obvious with the opening starter, but a nice block of Kreymore on the ambiguous torpedo.
Yeah, and I like the challenge as well, so he wouldn't let him. He wanted to go for another overhead, I do believe, and he stopped him.
Oh, he had the fireball queued up. He's locking and loading. Oh, can he do this? Oh, scissors kick. I think Kreymore might have bitten on that one, anticipating a cheeky devil's reverse into a low attack. That is a Duran favorite. We've seen him pull him out several times here in just this top 8. But Kreymore at that time getting shake and baked and attacking into a legitimate head stomp.
Good punish.
Solid punishes. It's really with a neutral jump. Oh, pulls him out of the air with a big EX head stomp. Feels so good. Massive damage. Goes low, but not able to complete. Looked like he had a second thought, like partway through it. The links were even slower than usual.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
He might have been thinking about something. Scheming.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He was in a good position.
But again, Kreymore unshaken from his core game plan. Smart jump backs, but now cornered. Duran showing him respect. Doesn't want to overextend here. Oh, finds the opening again. That EX scissors been the story of the last couple of rounds, creating opportunities where none existed.
Got him with the series again, the Duran special.
And I gotta say, the EX scissor kick is not a move I have a lot of respect or love for, but okay. So it is 2-1 for Hiro, and he will now be on match point.
Now,
tournament point.
What we saw towards the end was Kreymore trying to mix up the timing on the fireballs. He charged the fireball, held it for a second, making Duran think, I don't want to come in after that. I don't know when the fireball is going to be released. If I try to jump in, I could get anti-aired. Duran waited a couple of sequences for fireballs, and then he just went at him, and he got the guess correct. He was able to take the round because of it.
And you saw, I mean, EX Torpedo generally considered such a stronger move than EX Scissor Kick. But you saw Kreymore's clean counters to that. Set up every time. Not so easy with the EX Scissors, and so Duran was willing to go to the sort of less powerful second option, but is getting the job done, finding the knockdowns, and then able to generate enough pressure off that to get his wins. Kreymore going back to Abel here. I wasn't too happy with some of his most recent Abel games, but he feels like he wants to go out on his terms if that's the way it's going to go down, and thinks he can get it done. Nice completion there.
Couldn't get that stand jab link. It might have just been a weird Bison body thing, and Hiro gets the control back.
Duran on autopilot here, just bullying Abel, but he finds a step kick and the meter. It's going to be right down to it. I think he might have him.
I don't think he's got him.
Well, yes, I do have a 0% correct ultra kill call.
Sorry to put you on notice. Uh-oh!
What? Oh,
with the
Duran.
read.
He knew it. He knew it. He's looking solid.
Yeah.
Match point, tournament point. EMP Hiro battled his way back out of the losers.
Kreymore's going to have to start rolling the dice pretty soon. This is Las Vegas, right? Here we go.
Kreymore playing very cautiously. finding the opportunity to build a little bit of meter here. Says if you really want to play that safe, Duran, I'll try and at least make you pay that price.
The meaty scissors kick, so strong.
Whoa. Jabbing it to the other side with the pressure. Again, showing him a lot of respect. No attempt at the throw. And Duran just sat there through the whole thing.
Got him with the counter hit. Slam down, same side. Couple of hits, and here's another counter hit. Oh, he's very close to the stun now.
Yeah, he's had the pressure on. There it is. And quite a round from Kreymore, who says, I'm not ready to go anywhere yet. Now, again, Duran doing a lot of sitting there that round. I feel like Kreymore had even more opportunities than he actually landed. But now Duran switching up the rhythm, saying, I'm going to go in. Going straight for the tick setup off the EX, which was not designed to counter anything so much as set that up.
Such a gutsy call to throw those falling skies out for meter. He knows that Duran throws out the sweep from full screen.
That's just not where it's not your first option necessarily as a Bison player. You're not thinking there. You're thinking about a few other things. But Duran on autopilot again, rolling over Kreymore here.
He's trying to back out and bait the roll.
He's got to look deep. He's got the meter. He needs to get it done and the ultra combo, so he's going to fire it off already. That will be the last ultra we see in this round.
And it's all about the setup. Is he going to give the respect to the meter? Is he going to take the charge? Where will he go?
And again, now, oh, wow. Such a classic case of way over respect. But he has another chance here. Will he respect him again?
He has confidence in his neutral game.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to have to be.
Oh, does not challenge the jump in from Bison. That jumping fierce from Bison, very tricky. Oh, he didn't want to bet his tournament life. Wow, wakes up with the EX tornado and gets another chance at life. What? No, he didn't have the completion for EX change of direction. What? And a bit of a scramble, and Kreymore pulls it back out.
Yeah.
And we are going to go to the final game.
Ooh, just a scary situation at the end there. Duran tried to go for the frame trap with the stand fierce.
Yeah.
But he opened it up a little bit, tried to take some liberty and walk forward. And Kreymore was ready with the crouch short, just fishing.
And again, the game plan that's brought him that far didn't involve any of that. And I would have liked him to go back to just a much more neutral game, not try and extend the pressure. But everyone makes their own decisions. These guys got to finals with the decision-making processes in their brain. And we'll see who has the fortitude to pull it down. Wow, focus dashing, smelling the step kick coming out of Abel and dashing right through it. Something you don't usually see.
There's been so much development in the mix-ups between these two players in this long set. We've really been seeing them kind of go back and forth in the mental game and the hard reads. It's an even match now.
A lot of hard reads. But I get worried. Okay, here we go. There's the bullying I wanted to see. And again, out of position. It's very difficult for Abel, even on jump back, to be able to punish scissor kicks.
Oh, here we go.
Got that final. That's going to take it, and it's going to be tournament point. Kreymore now doing some battling back of his own. Duran looked like he was walking away with this one, but he may have run out of mental gas. Looking a little bit dejected, looking a little bit disappointed with himself. Hopefully he can find his solid place. Go to a strong place in his mind. Oh, and Kreymore smelling the blood. The double dash. That's the kind of disrespect I felt like he's been missing this whole set. And here it comes. He saved it for the best time. Okay, Duran says, I'm not going out quite like that.
Good stop. Regains control. But he's out of meter. Oh, he's got 1 meter now.
Still got a little bit left. A risky slide, though. He's playing a little bit double may care.
With his back to the wall. I don't know about that.
Oh, and a questionable focus attack. No challenge out of the neutral jump.
Yeah.
Would have liked to see that crouching fierce. Oh, but rolls out of the corner. Finds it. Will it be enough?
I think he's going to need a little. Oh, no! Miss. But he doesn't have a combo to ultra. It's Bison. Oh, but the reads.
Duran smelling new life. Oh.
Slips
in. Going to be right down to the wire. Oh, wakes up with the EX doubles reverse. Just wants out. Wants to get back to this neutral game. Kreymore closing it out with the stand short. So smart.
What
so
a
strong.
Beautiful set from these players. I love the Street Fighter.
He could smell the aggression. Says Duran is feeling himself just for a second here. Wants to try and close it out in a scramble. Kreymore looking up to heavens. Feeling good about himself. Is this guy like the coolest guy like ever to walk to Earth? Like he's just like so chill.
Yeah.
Just like bottomlessly chill.
I don't know how he gets that.
I feel like they could announce World War III and he'd be like, okay. Well, I guess
I
I better do some different things.
I don't know about that.
No?
I feel like
Such mental strength.
Oh, you said
from
World
these
War
brothers.
3. You know what I thought you said? World Warrior 3? And I was like, no, he would be
no,
so
that would get
hyped.
him excited.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he would be so hyped for that.
World Warrior 3.
Yeah, that would be.
Right. I give it up.
Yeah.
I gotta respect. I mean, there's so many. Yeah, a lot of great plays. I don't want to go through the whole thing. It's been a long day of Street Fighter. Thank you for everybody for tuning in and staying with us. Hopefully you caught the chat I had with John Choi. He said some really cool stuff, had some emotional stories. Really happy to be out here back at the NYU Game Center. Good people trying to do good things and putting on some good fighting game events for you.
I'm a fan. I'm very glad to be here again. A fan of everything that the Game Center does, and thank you all for joining us. Yeah,
Mr. Ski Sonic, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining me on the mic. Shout-outs to NYC Furby, the guy who's bringing you all this action on the stream, overcoming his computer demons to make it all happen, getting it all done, wiring stuff up. Also dressing the part, like also on point with the tuck-in shirt. He's got the belt. I think he hit every single loop on the way around that belt. I'm very impressed.
I missed those a lot.
I'm gonna make a crazy hard read right now on Furby. Okay, so he's got the outfit on point.
Yeah.
I'm calling white tube socks underneath the Dockers.
Calling that.
Damn! He blew me up. He had the black dress socks.
Oh, Arturo went all out today.
Wow. All right. Okay. I went there. I was feeling the tube sock. I was like, I smell it. There's a crack in there.
I was not going to disagree with you. There's no way in a million years that I would have put him on anything other than white tube socks.
I'll tell you one thing. My first hard read, my gut told me dirty drawers. He's wearing dirty drawers. But
that's where I thought you were going. I
wasn't prepared to take it to the mat and call him out and then like have him show me one way or the other. Yeah. So I was like, no, I'm gonna go for the tube socks.
Yeah, that was good.
But yeah, you guys don't need to hear any more from us. Manny, great games. Nice to see you, man. So it's been my pleasure to be back out here in New York City. For my money, the finest city on the entire planet. Mr. Nick Hiro. Guys. My pleasure. We'll take us out of here. And, yeah, for anybody watching in New York, I think there's some sort of after party downtown in Times Square. So check out the information.
Spring Fighter 2015. You'll find out all the information there. And as well, don't forget to check out the Game Center Scholarship. You can find out all the information for that. It's available for you to apply to and support it this year.
All right. Well, thanks very much for joining us. And we'll hopefully see you next year.
That's right.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Art. So this concludes NYU Spring Fighter. Oh, thanks, Seth. I'm coming to the after. I'm gonna meet you guys at the after party, definitely. See your stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. This concludes. You want an interview? All right. So we're gonna get a quick interview with Kreymore, the winner. All right. So